We're using a headset on our PlayStation 4, and we are about to play some City Skylines. This is a game that I legitimately I just installed and grabbed and off the disc, completely opened it out of the shrink wrap, and this is how my time goes, right? We discussed this on the channel a number of times that I just don't have time to get to anywhere near all the games that I would like to play at all. And that's not a bad thing, to be in a world where you have so many options, so many great things available to you, and still have a fulfilling amount of time, and just not have all of the time available to do everything. That's not a bad place to be. It's not. The bad thing though is, so I just opened this thing up and it's got a code for free DLC because this is the City Park edition of the PS4 edition of City Skylines. Now, I like playing these kind of games. I'm bad at them. I just want to throw that out there, make sure everybody's aware of that. But the sad thing is I bought this game forever ago, and I do mean forever ago. The code for the free park DLC that's supposed to come with this never been used. Expired in 2019. This game is so old, I got it before COVID. So we're gonna fire it up. All I know about this game is that it is not SimCity. It tries to be. It does some things really good. It does some things not so good. And of course, I know it's also done by Paradox Interactive, which is interesting considering the rest of their catalog that they have. So we're gonna go ahead and. Okay, that looks very scary. Wow. So scenarios don't look at all like what I want to be. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So let's just do new map. All right. So looks like there's some stuff that's unlockable. Oh, it's DLC stuff. Alright. So I did see some people reviewing that it was like kind of cash grabby. That's fine. What do we got here? Oh, there's like plenty of variation here. Wow. Okay. Cliffside Bay. Foggy Hills. Well, that doesn't have like any of that one natural resource. That's interesting. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. There's left-hand traffic, which means it lets you do like that would be like UK and British side. That's neat. Lagoon Shore. Tropical. Oh, the building areas too. That's important to know. The higher the suitable area for building, maybe the better off you'll be. So, I'm trying to look for Boreal. No, we don't want Boreal. I kind of like the way that looks. But I don't want to like just lose right out the gate because I thought the map looked good. Alright. So it's been a bit, guys. We're going to go ahead and use that. And we'll change this to our always themed, right? I don't know if that that sounds like The Legend of Zelda. Other than the fact we don't have the the kind of noise. Alright, Turtleville. Dynamic weather. Cheats. What? Who does that? Like, seriously, wow. This is okay. My brain's just baked at like two things. Number one, having cheats just right there in the menu. That's always interesting to me with a game that does that. And two, not having them required to be unlocked. Huh. Alright. So, fresh water, running out of fresh water, use water towers to help the city. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I'm so out of my depth, because I usually play this on computer, these kind of games. Or on mobile, so the controls are going to be really weird. And like the last one of these I played was Townscapes. Alright, buildings will spawn in the zoned areas and you'll unlock new city services. Okay, yeah. Alright, for help, press in R3. Okay. Alright, and inspector allows you to view information about things in your city. Move the inspector. Okay. So is there a... there's a pause button right there. Okay. Because I know there's... So there's all sorts of stuff that we need to do. Build the road. That's kind of self-explanatory. Build the road. That's also self-explanatory. Alright. So we need ways to get into our little city. Clearly this is very, very small. And it looks like there is more to this than that. But considering I'm presuming that the roads that are pre-built are going to be like the bounds of what I have available. So, okay. Alright, so these, okay, bam, alright. Highlight the 2-lane road option on the sub-menu, selected, build road using X, close the road tool using the circle. Pretty self-explanatory there, alright, so... Oh, this is like freeform building, okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. So we want to back that out for a second? Now, many of you all know that I'm from Oklahoma. Construction costs lots of money. Okay. Oh, tilting my controls do things to the length too. That's pleasant. Let's also zoom in for a second, because everybody knows that I'm a little bit on the OCD side. We're gonna have to keep that in mind when we do things. Usually we want to make sure that we're somewhere near, somehow near the water. Because we'll have... Alright, so I think we're going to build that. So that's 10% of our finances. And then we're going to go over here. Alright, and then we're going to do this. Alright. Okay. So we got a road. So zoning and districts. Alright. So that's not really what we're going to want next though, right? We're going to want some utilities. Okay. So we... power plant. See, I thought we might have shot ourselves in the foot a little bit already. Wind turbines. power line cell. So a wind turbine would be pretty good. So we're going to have to figure out though, right? Because we're going to have to be able to connect things to that. Alright, so let's not go for wind turbines yet. Anything else we need? That's the inspector. So we got roads. And that's a density commercial, and that's a residential. Okay, so we're gonna make as much of. Oh, we need to get rid of that tree too, right? Alright, so we're gonna make like all this resi for now. And then we're going to make that like commercial, and then because I wasn't even thinking about that, but I do think we need to not too much, right? But like maybe that much over here. Okay. It's not too horrible, I think, to have like this all industrialized over here. So let's zone. What's that? D zone, okay. Industrial zone. Sure, why not? I doubt anything will spawn that little bitty section there, but you never know. Okay, so there's that, there's that. Let's back that out. Power. Building must be placed roadside. Okay, so this is probably the pollution zone around this, I'm hoping. So we're gonna do that. Alright, and then we're gonna go to power lines. Space already occupied. Is that because of that tree? What's going on? What's going on, people? Let's... Okay. What's already occupied, though? That's what I can't figure out. Because... Right? Okay, so we're going to... Alright, so all of that should theoretically power all this now, right? We may have a problem with this here. Alright, so that's fine. I think we're okay at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and left stick. So I like the tweet thing kind of coming up. That's kind of neat. And people are clearly moving at William Street. That's great. Alright. I do like the amount of like attention to detail that's coming in to some of this stuff too. Oh, look at the houses that are building themselves. That's cool. And we got something over here that's telling us that we got some sort of weird issue. Wait, what's this? Info views, is that what's got like the... Alright, electricity available, okay. Water availability, we has no water. That's probably part of what they're complaining about. We have no crime. We have a lot of trees. Okay. We have no education, so our people aren't doing so well. What else we got going here? Imports, traffic. Traffic seems good. Garbage. Oh, that's gonna be great. Landfill usage, I didn't like that idea. Noise pollution. Hey! Okay. So lots of things. Well informed. Wow. So if that's an easy trophy to get, I guess. Alright. So let's go here. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, people. We missed something. Water and sewage. Water pumping station. Water towers. Water drain pipe. What? What? Okay. So, clearly we need a water pumping station. And it's gotta be, like, you know, on the water. Because that's just the way these things work. So let's close this out for a second. And then we're going to go, hey, Eric Peterson, good morning to you, man. So let's do some construction out to here. Distance too short, but that's fine. Utilities, water pumping station. Has to be right on the water. And now we gotta connect some pipe to it. Alright, that's fine. Fortunately, it looks like our water pipes can just basically overlap our electrical pipes. That's not too bad. That's actually not bad at all. Welcome modern commodities. You know, to be fair, if I lived in a... Wait, whoa, hold up. What's this? What's this about here? Did we break our electrical power somehow? Uh-oh. Pause for a second. Hey, we have electricity now, right? Alright, so let's see here. No. Okay. Economy panel! Yay! For things that we dislike on these kind of games. But you know, it's fine. Water availability. People aren't getting their water. Why aren't people getting their water? Is it because of how is this going so poorly already? Alright, so let's go to utilities. Let's go over to water. I thought I connected these properly, but I hadn't. So, okay. We have no sad people yet, but we're losing money. Why are we losing money? Taxes. Yeah, expenses. Roads need upkeep, and electricity needs upkeep, and other things need upkeep. So we has no taxes yet. Interesting. That's not good. Alright. Alright. You know, I need to check if I can actually, if there's actually audio coming from the stream. Check if I can actually. Hey, good news, there is. I'm using this new mic, and it's on the bright side. It sounds like it's coming in really good, so that's a plus. All right. Okay, so why aren't they getting water? Because this says they should be getting water, and they're not. Is it because I don't have any? Alright, so there's a color coding. Alright, and that's the color coding. Okay, I get it now. So I need a drain pipe. This is my water flow, which means for now alright, now these guys should hopefully stop complaining about the water. We would hope. Alright, yeah, so I know where I ran the water pipe at. See, this is the water pipe. I don't... Do I have to connect every house individually? Oh, is that seriously how this goes? Okay, this person no longer has a water problem. Why? Okay. What is even happening? What is even happening? Alright. But it looks like we're still losing money. But we have people that are somewhat happy. Alright, so let's pause this. Let's go back to our little Info views. So what's... So we have water, we have electricity. Awesome. We don't have any fire. We have no crime issues. We still are not the brightest community. Average health, we're not healthy. Population 0. Lots of work available, nobody living here. That's a problem. Citizens' happiness, no one is here. And of all the 0 people that are living here, nobody's happy. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we have commercial zones. Oh, we have a business opening up. Hey, someone's about to have jobs. Look at that. Yay. Hey, and they're OSHA compliant. Awesome. I like the sound effects. Those are really good in this. Surprisingly, a lot better done than what I would think. There's... Hey, I'm a pioneer. I don't know what half these trophies are. But hey. Oh, there's like a color thing. Neat. Oh, and a field tool. Interesting. So if I go to demographics again... Policies, maybe. Turtleville. Okay. I love how we have Chirper instead of Twitter. That's so funny in like so many different ways. Do 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 do. Hey, we have 86 happy people, and we're still losing money hand over fist. It's a general store. Alright. It's a general store. Hey. Convenience store. People can now get Hot Pockets. That's why they're happier. People are always happier with Hot Pockets. Oh, there's like a level up building thing too. Hey, that person was very upset with his garbage. Sorry, buddy. We still can't do anything about the garbage. We're looking into it, though. So that was some sort of a bell, which tells me nothing. We still have only 3 zones. Okay, but we did have something... Oh wait, we did have something that said it was going to unlock itself after a certain population density. Wow, there's so many different really cool stuff in here. Huh. Well, I don't know what the blue bar is. I'm presuming something that I need to be concerned with. Oh, is it taxes? That I needed... okay. Let's see. Hey, we are getting some expenses now. Alright. We have some income coming in. We're still hemorrhaging money, but we have income coming in. That's good. We still have a population growth happening as well. So that's all some definite pluses. Alright. Oh, we got some industrial stuff coming up too. Hey. That's cool. Let's pause this for a second and go for our roads. Space already occupied? What? Okay, okay. I see what's going on. There we go. Now we can construct this all the way down to the... Okay. We gotta stop that though, because of other reasons. Alright, there's nothing at all over here yet. Okay. So... You can see strong winds as dark blue areas of the map. Okay. Wow. Look at that. There's estimated production there. Neat. But it doesn't really help. Alright. But what we can do is see if we can't get some power lines. Space already occupied. Yeah, because we weren't really bright when we started planning our city. But hey! The Stepping Stones Nursery. I am not familiar with that name right off, but good morning to you. Alright, so we want this is the middle of the road here, right? So we're gonna put that right here. And hopefully not go broke. That's the goal, is to not go broke. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, Ashley. Welcome. Been a long time since I've seen you, but it's also been quite a while since I've been streaming. Life has sort of been like that. See, I don't get that. I really don't understand how this game can be like, oh, by the way, you get like super finite control over stuff, except for 90-degree angle is never always 90-degree angle. So, yeah, me too. There was a number of things. A lot of things. Life sort of has a habit of doing stuff while you're making other plans, and all the things we planned to do just did not come to fruition as of a while back. But, alright, so if I remember right though, the water pipes, they don't entirely care how they get ran. Just as long as they're ran. which I guess makes sense. See, when I place this road, I am 95% certain that I kept it at the 90-degree angle. And... alright. So, is this just telling me that I don't have enough power to run that one? Alright, this is residential, and we're just going to... we're going to not zone all of that residential. We're going to zone a considerable amount of this residential, though. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit it back. Let's see what we get. And see, that power connection I find very suspicious. So let's go pause. Info views. See, electricity says we're good, but we got that weird dual color thing now. And then we got another thing that's got a red bar on it. Interesting. Oh, wait a second. We have... oh, not on that one we don't. We have other toggles. Other toggles. Okay. And why is there no power? Like... this game doesn't make any sense half the time that I'm playing it so far. Power lines, power lines, power lines... see, these all seem to be indicating that they have electricity. Hey, look at that. These all glow. And they all, but they don't provide, oh wait, is it because stuff? I mean, what in the... like, I don't even get the reason for the dead zone here. Is it because it's not connected to something else? Maybe that's what it is. Now, I just... alright, for the sake of science, we're gonna put... that's what it is. It's gotta be that's just the fact that it's the last thing that's connected. Alright. Alright, so if we don't find a way to make money soon, we're gonna go bad. Alright, so let's go economy. Alright, so we're gonna have to I don't like that loans section. That loans section make me really, really wary. Alright. And see, we can't levy any additional taxes, it seems. So, that's not good either. So I'm trying to figure out... did a little bit of a speed up there to see what happened. Alright. So we're still, every pulse we're losing $1,000, and I don't understand entirely what we're losing all that over. We have people moving in. We're getting population, which is what we would really like. Hey, we have traffic actually showing up, sorta. Like, people going past us on the highway. We promise you we have low crime. We don't have any good school zones, but we have no schools, so... We got some more commercial stuff over here, it looks like. We're starting, we might, at the rate we're going, we may get out of this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have to pause. We gotta go to our... Alright. We've got to go to our economy. We have to go to our budget, and we are going to have to shave this down a considerable amount. Oh, there's a daytime budget and a nighttime budget. Alright. Like, I'm curious if that's even going to do anything for us. I mean, we can always increase the budget back once everything gets a little bit more populated. We're at 200 people, so that's a plus. Hey, we should have a road going down. We have a car going down our thing. Hello, truck. I think you're the first piece of traffic we've had this whole entire time. Bum, 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 bum. It's the little truck that could. It's going across our bridge. Alright, 604 in the deficit. Oh, that's just clouds. I was wondering if that was our smog from our coal plant, which it shouldn't be. Hey, check that out. It's some kind of shipping company. Hey, they're making money. Awesome. I like places that make money. Our little industrial zone is starting to become more industrial. Hey, and that's Hancock Street. Okay. Wait. I'm trying to make Oklahoma, not Georgia. Streets should not actually go, like, different locations and directions. Alright, 250 peoples. Yes. These kind of games are always interesting. I like the complexity they offer, but I also find it very easy to get really lost in them really fast if I'm not careful. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna be okay. I like the nighttime. That's quite impressive. The music's really epic too. The orchestral kind of background setup. That's a little slow cinematic pan going on now. Oh yeah. Oh, look at all of that traffic now. Okay. We may need to consider traffic getting more and more, well now. Okay. So, we need to put a pause to that for a second. Make us a road that goes across. We need to definitely give people an option to, like, completely consider their life choices before crossing a bridge. We also, at some point here... Oh! Are we able to alter these a little bit? Okay. We definitely want to do that also, because that's a choke point, and that's a choke point, and those are very important. Alright, let's go back. That way, if you can now make any zone building historical. Oh! That's neat. That's way too fiddly in my opinion, but that's neat. Okay. Alright, so next. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. See, it says it's a 90-degree angle, so we're gonna go right there. Okay. And that should have plenty of stuff there. Now we're going to go back to our zones. We're going to go back to our commercial. And we have commercial here. Because people want to be able to shop no matter where they live in town. Okay, we're about to be bankrupt. Oh my gosh. This is not good. We did not think this through when we built all those roads. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna pause. And so we only need to really shave down about $400. So since we're pretending like this is Oklahoma, we're gonna put the budget for roads down to 60% because Oklahoma. And Let's shave this down to 80% and 80% and 60% here. I figured you'd like that one, Ashley. Alright, there we go. Still can't tax anybody. Oh, okay, so it's like showing us our... Hey, McAdoo, I'm doing pretty good. Alright, let's, how did we get to that button again? Here we go. Can I level it up? I would like to level it up. Educate your citizens. Okay, we can't educate anybody. We are... Alright. Let's see if we can go and get this going a bit more. Hopefully we don't go bankrupt before our radical policy changes take effect. But we'll find out. But yeah, I'm doing good, McAdoo. Unfortunately, Arc is not doing so good right now. So a lot of Arc hosts like Nitrado and GTX Portal and ArcServers.io and various companies are running into a lot of stability problems across the board with the new update for a lot of reasons. One of the biggies that I discovered, at least through the Arc servers guys, is that the new update to Arc increases the RAM usage on all maps. Like the core Arc game has had its actual RAM usage change. Okay, this is so not good. So not good. We are running at a really bad cash flow situation right now. I don't know how we fix that fast enough, though. I think we're about to have a game over. Alright, so we're going to... So the only thing we can do is we can change our budget. I don't like this option, like, at all. But because we have to change income and outgo to get some kind of actual cash flow, this is the best thing we can do. Alright, so what's really weird, in my opinion, is that the expenses aren't changing. Huh. So let's just see what we can do, though. But yeah, I was really wanting to like do some Arc today, but it's to the point to where the capacity for Arc servers is totally full. They can't even take new customers right now. And because the servers are actually hitting well beyond their allocations at times, like even like a standard 60 slot 12 gig server can't even run Genesis 2 because Genesis 2 is using more than what they, being wildcard, indicated it would take. Man, if we could just get a few people to move in. Look at that number. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, alright. But yeah, so there's... I really wanted to play on the Olympus server that I'm setting up, and wanted to get that going. And two things happened: that, and I wanted to stream like a different game, and I really like streaming at this hour, and I was able to get all the housework that I needed to do finished at this hour. So good for that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All we had to do was like start letting potholes build up and stop employing people, and all of a sudden we got money. Alright, so I'm going to slowly increase these as we go about things, and let us catch back up on our utilities and stuff. There should be an equilibrium achieved at some point. But so I was able to stream, and I'm really hoping... Work's settled down a lot. A few other things have changed. I'm hoping to... Yeah, it depends on the company right now. I know that Arc servers wasn't expecting the extra usage, and I know Nitrado, they've actually stopped letting new servers join because they are having problems. Again, Arc servers is having issues, GTX portal's having issues. I know there's like 3 or 4 hosting companies that had capacity, and so they're not seeing issues because they didn't have a subscriber base. Yeah, they are working on it. They're just not getting it done in any kind of relativity. Thankfully, we have one of the people that actually work for Arc in the arcservers.io Discord as a liaison, and they've been really, really helping. I know right now there's a game-breaking bug in the Survive Arc mission. So, like, the guys that you've been watching, have them avoid the Survive Arc mission. It's actually causing server crashes. Something to do with the way it completes is actually causing servers to boot everybody and restart, and it's really annoying. It's actually on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC, on the Steam version and the PC version, so it looks like it's some sort of core server code. Most likely that one's going to be fixed by Tuesday from what it's looking like. But yeah, so companies that were basically waiting for Arc to be good on their word for all the usage kind of got left in the cold a little bit. But Genesis 2 looks kind of cool from what I've seen on it. But I'm really looking forward to the Olympus server. Alright, so we're still doing pretty good there. But yeah, the worst of it's been that I'm... Oh yeah, the tech punch? Yeah, that didn't last long at all. The other thing that's apparently getting some kind of weird overhaul is there's one of the new dinos that can actually work as an obelisk. And that dino is causing some issues apparently. I know that there's a couple of tribes on official that have discovered one of the server crash bugs. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's one of the larger tribes. Let's say that they are one of the nationally organized tribes, if that makes any sense. And they have been crashing certain official servers and taking over the server, which is kind of their standard operating procedure with the way they play. I'm not getting any commercial over here, which is weird. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And it's, like I said, it's kind of their standard way of dealing with things for this particular tribe. They absolutely... So it looks like I can go up to 58. I'm just trying not to make my people mad. Hey, so that's one small roads, 2-lane, one-way road. Okay, so Whoa, that's weird. It's like a high... Huh. Yeah, well, there's lots of reasons not to play official. That's definitely just one to be added to the pile of them. Like, and it's kind of funny. Okay. So I need to figure out what's going on here. Not enough workers. Alright, so they need some population. Alright. Whoa, okay, that's neat. So now I can go back to my economy. Let's go to 60% across the board. This is called City Skylines. And it's a city planner builder. Roads now have names. Yes, they've had names for a while now, people. We were talking about Hancock Street and William Street a while back. But it's a pretty chill, laid-back game. You basically are mayor/architect of a city. And it's got some, like, I can fast forward time a little bit. You can see the everything moving a little bit faster and all that. So it's got some real-time gameplay elements to it. It lets you pause if you kind of find yourself getting into trouble, though, like I did a lot. But once you start getting a population, oh, it's not quite Tulsa or Oklahoma City yet, but I'm probably gonna plan it out actually like Oklahoma City, to be honest. The reasoning behind that is looks similar to City Skylines. Yeah, that I thought that's what it was. Did I not say that? What did I say? Apartment rents are rising as the demand is high. Okay, interesting. But yeah, it's very SimCity-like, but it's City Skylines is the actual name of the game. This is supposed to be the Park Edition, but unfortunately I left it in the shrink wrap for far too long. Far too long. But I love the music so far. I love the graphics are really good. I actually own this on Epic as well as PS4. It's just super easy to stream on PS4 right now, especially considering my computer is doing a bajillion. Your volume was turned a bit too low. Okay, no worries. Alright, Turtleville. Hey, we're still making money. I like the fact we're making money. Let's change this up to 70% and see if we still have the problems we're having. Our income is completely beating our outgo, so these guys are still very upset that they can't hire enough people to do their work. And so far we have all of the power we need. I do know that eventually I'm going to have to move my water to here. So let's slowly work toward that end, I guess. Yeah. Oh, totally understand that. Totally understand that. I've got to be, For me to play City Skylines or similar city builders, I've got to be in a good mood for it. It's got to be one of those things where I'm like, okay, I want something that's going to entertain my brain. I need something that's going to, like, not be difficult, but still be kind of complex. And I need to be in a mood to where I just want to do, how to phrase it. I don't want to really set out with having the intent to accomplish anything. Because city builders are beautiful, and they are amazing, as I've mentioned. Oh, no. Oh, sir. Hold the phone. What is your problem? Not enough workers. Okay. Well... Okay. So what that means is I need to actually put more people in. Wow, okay, so, residential. Resi people. Resi people. And we're probably going to have to... I don't know if I'm able to get away with that, but I'm really going to try it. Actually, you know what? This commercial zone over here ain't even working out, so we're going to do this. We're going to go bulldoze that out, because it's free to rezone. When I do stuff like this, I tend to kind of think about how I want the city to be at the end of the game and kind of build that way. And it's not a common thing that people do, but like first thing I know I needed to have both of these connectors. Second thing I know I needed some distance between the people that are living here. The industrial zone, which is usually the center of the cities, and the commercial areas needed to be close by. I do know that eventually I need to have my water and sewage over here. I just hope I get Resi growing fast enough. Let's just do this for a second. But it can help. The problem with doing a real close by build from the jump, though, is that your pollution zones will tend to really choke you out really fast. And I've lost a number of games of other similar games doing that. Alright. Looks like we're doing pretty good. I don't know what I get a foggy weather achievement. I have no clue what that is. Hey! We got to 460! We can now do taxes. Medical center, landfill sites. Oh, elementary schools. How about that? Let's pause. Healthcare and education. They have healthcare facilities, good road connections. Pollution, crime, contaminated water all affect the health of the citizens. Ambulances pick up sick people. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we need healthcare, and healthcare building must be placed roadside. Alright. I like the idea of the healthcare being Like right here for these people. Alright. Oh, these people don't have water because I was silly. Alright, and we need additional health care right there. And schools. We don't have enough money to make a school. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, our people are still going to be a little bit uneducated. Whoops. Let's use the bulldoze tool, and let's see here. It'll refund us 7,500. Alright, so if we decide to build an education center... It's 10K, so we're going to have to let this float for a little bit. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We do have taxes, though, as a option now. So taxes... just a little bit. Alright. This is gonna be real bad. This is gonna be so bad. Alright. Okay, that's funny. Because we hit that date in 2021. Alright, that's great. These people are very concerned with something. What is your concern, people? Garbage is piled up. Yeah, I know. That's because I'm a bad mayor. I need $4 grand for a garbage dump. Alright, and... eventually we'll get a recycling center, which is fine. We just need to be able to eventually get this all out here. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, so garbage they're more concerned about at the moment than they are anything else. So we're gonna get rid of healthcare. Those people are very upset with us, but we still have healthcare over here. So some people are going to be okay, and some people are, well, they're not going to survive. that's all we can do right now. Slope too steep. Okay, I wasn't hoping for that, but all right. So these people will be less complainy. And as soon as we can actually build a school, we're going to put a school here. They all have water. We got our water treatment right here. Eventually we're going to move it down here, so we'll have the pollution flow going upstream, away from all the city. Oh yeah, that's right, these water people. I'm glad you said that. And I totally was like, no, I got water. But not everybody gets water. Not everybody's allowed to drink water. Now these people should have water. Yay! Their toilets work now. Thanks for that, McAdoo. It's like, yeah, I got water, and I'm like seeing all these water drops over here. Alright. You know, that, if you think about it, especially in this day and age, water's important, but like in our household, we have running water for bathing, we have running water for washing dishes, and you know, that kind of stuff, right? But no one really drinks tap water in this house. It just became kind of this thing that we were using a Keurig and it needed like the filtration and all that, and the system was that we bought the, okay, I should zone that other side as industrial because I'm laying way too much money on the table there. Like, why can't I zone this industrial? Interesting. Because there's power lines, but no street. Also interesting. Okay. Well, we're still working on the school here. But it's just become one of those things like, if we, you know, when we run out of water in the house, it's not like, oh, we can't drink water. It's, the toilet no longer flushes, the shower no longer works. And those are concerns. Those are real concerns, real world problems. Alright, come on. We just want 10 grand before everybody gets mad. I try to make sure I get plenty of fluids for my water intake. You really want to make sure that for kidney function, right? And there's a lot of people that say, well, no, water's water. It's water will get you your hydration. Soda will get you your hydration. That is correct. But the content of that hydration fluid, you definitely want to let your kidneys not have to filter out a whole lot of junk. And it took me a very long time to realize that. It took me a lot of kidney stones to realize that. But if you drink enough water, and not soda or all the Rockstar and all the Monster that I consume at one point, and drink just H2O, you won't be as caffeinated, but you also won't have as many kidney issues. At least that's been my discovery. And maybe it's the power of positive thinking. You know, I'm not a healthcare professional. Hey, I can put a school there. Yay, those people are all happy. Now these people over here, so if I pause and exit out and go to the info thing, where is it? I know there's a info views. Okay, here we go. So health. Alright, so not everybody has access to healthcare, and not everybody has access to education. So we definitely want to put a healthcare facility, the body absorbed water, better than anything. Yes, yes. That is absolutely what it is as well. Alright, so we definitely need school, we definitely need that. Where is leisure? Who cares about that at the moment? Crime water, where is our garbage? There's our garbage. All these people produce garbage, and they are fine with it. For now. For now. There's my landfill. Alright. Alright, okay. So as we were... But yeah, and that's just kind of one of those things that, as I look into more health things, as I wind up getting older and finding more things that can go wrong with the human body, I discover more things that I can do better for my body. Like weight loss. I was not aware that it makes sense, but cold foods require more energy from the body per calorie to process, because the foods have to be brought up to a human temperature first to be processed. So your body literally burns off calories warming your food up inside you if you're eating things like ice cream. Nanobot research funded by many governments. The possibilities are endless. Yes. Yes, nano machines are amazing. Hey, we are like 800 people. Wow. We're about to get emergency services. That's both great and horrible all at the same time. Alright, so we need to, while we're thinking it, hey guys, we're going to increase all this to 75%. Bam. Slow and steady gets us back to being not in the place where people are having to determine if they can pay their rent or pay their cable bill this month. So that's some story time with Mag a little bit. You know, people are funny, and I don't mean that in the if you're wanting to laugh and watch a good comedy, you should watch People. I'm meaning people are funny in the fact that people do the strangest things. So I'm just kind of thinking aloud here, because at one point in time I worked at a cable company. I still do, but I used to actually be in their call center. And how much is that going to run me? Oh, it doesn't want to tell me how much it's going to cost. Wow. Oh, there. Now it's going to tell me. Ah. Okay, so I need to... I need to go back over here and come out a little bit. Slope too steep. Ugh, yuck. That's fine. I can fix that. I can fix that. Alright, 4280. There we go. And then we'll just come across this way, and we'll put our treatment plant over here instead. So yeah. Catch Survivor doesn't play games though. I feel like I slipped a gear for a second. But yeah, people... So, one of the things that I used to do for the cable company is I took their calls at night for when people would have various things go either right or wrong with their cable. And one of the things that always would go wrong with people's cable at night is they would lose their service. Now, for some companies, they have a cable box that is always reachable by the main central office. And that's kind of been the thing since like the 80s. For special channels and what have you, right? You call the company and say, hey, I want to subscribe to HBO, and all of a sudden you get HBO or Cinemax or Stars or Showtime or any number of specialty channels. And because they can turn that on from the central office, it also means that they can turn that kind of stuff off. And one of the things that nowadays, because everybody's gone digital, everybody's channels can be, and I mean everybody's channels, all the channels, can be just turned off. So if you were to say, I don't want to say forget to pay your cable bill, but if you were not able to pay your bill, didn't know where you were not doing that anymore. Yeah, I'm no longer doing the call center work. I'm actually in operations in Atlanta, so it's a great thing. Remember to have a look at the newly unlocked building, medical clinic. Larger city territory. No, I don't want larger city territory. Unique buildings. Okay. How do I get larger territory? We're going to pause for a second here. District painting tools. Interesting. Alright. So, they keep talking about this newly thing, but I have the same thing as before. Alright. Alright, we do need healthcare over here. We know we needed healthcare over here. And we can afford healthcare. But we already have healthcare over here. We need healthcare over here. Well now. Alright. All these people are happy now. And then we need education over here. All these people are happy. But yeah, so emergency services. So normally when I play games like this the first time through, I get to this section where it's like police and fire, and it all goes, "This is fine, dog," and it's bad. So I'm expecting this whole city to go up in smoke in a little bit, but we'll see. I do know that we need to do this because we are going to wind up making us a lot more industrial. Okay. Have a great day, everyone. Absolutely. Thanks, Ashley, for hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so what would happen is, like, you know, working overnight back in Oklahoma, we would have the darndest conversations. And one of those conversations was people would call in and their services would be cut off. And that's because their bill wasn't paid. And one of the things that I would hear often was, I know I paid this bill because I didn't pay, and insert whatever you want into there. I've heard people not pay their electric bill to make sure their cable bill was paid. I've heard people not pay their utility bills for other things to make sure that their cable bill is paid. One person was served a failure to pay rent notice because their cable bill was paid. And you know, people do funny things like that. And it always surprised me that that was a thing. Now, I grew up in a decent home. You know, we never went without, as in I never went to bed hungry. Now, I ate a lot of cream of wheat growing up. I ate a lot of oatmeal growing up. I ate a lot of less expensive things. Erase district. Oh, is this where I missed something? Oh, we're working on it, people. We will have a fire station eventually. I know people are very upset with the fact that their crime's bad and their fire's bad. Okay, so we need to do this again because we need to have our finances kick up long enough to be able to get ourselves out of here. And thankfully, we have a brand new budget we can pull back on. Let's pull these more important budgets down to 80. Here's the new fire station, guys. We're not giving them any budget money. That would go over like a lead balloon, right? But so yeah, growing up, you know, there were things that we didn't have. I didn't have cable in my house growing up for the longest time. And I remember rabbit ear television. I remember antennas. I remember having like 3 channels. And I remember that being one of those things. Oh, they have lost power. Okay. Hold up. Okay. That's gonna have to stay at 80%. We can't be having no rolling brownouts. Alright, you guys should be fine. Power should be restored shortly. Okay. Crime is still running rampant. No one has caught the one-armed bandit yet. We will eventually have police. But there, you know, stuff that was necessary to live, you know, food, shelter, clothing, running water. We always had those things. And when I moved out, you know, I had cable with my family in the main room. In my bedroom, I didn't have cable. My television had antenna service, and you know, that was one of those things that when I moved into my own home, I didn't have television. And when I moved into my first rental, I had no TV. My first apartment, I had no cable service. In fact, I didn't actually have a physical television because I got robbed at one point and they made off with my TV. So, you know, the idea that someone would be like, you know, this month I have to choose between my cable bill and my rent, I just don't understand that. And I know I may be tone deaf in that regard, maybe. There may be some jobs out there that are totally dependent upon having television. I don't have one. As a matter of fact, right now, DigRat and I aren't paying for cable television. We've removed that. We have a very select number of streaming services that we do have. Combined, the total on that, I mean, we reduced our television, internet, phone, all that. We cut that in half by getting rid of the TV side. And our streaming services aren't even a tenth of what we were paying for television. Now, one thing we did do is we bought a high power antenna type thing for inside the house, one of those amplified ones you can usually find at a shopping center, and put that up. In our metro, we are blessed to have a lot of available signal. I did, through my work rewards program, I've got a digital video recorder thing, a DVR. You hook the antenna up to it, you tell it what channel to record, it records it to a thumb drive. And so, you know, we still get our Fox or ABC or CBS or NBC, you know, our local stations. Not cable for years. Most things are available online nowadays. Yes, you know, that's very true. That's very true. There are a lot of things that are available online in the U.S. Not as well as some other areas. I am jealous of our European cousins. I am jealous of our Canadian cousins. The way that TV licensing is done outside of the US is just a lot different. Okay, so we're slowly getting some money here. Alright, so I think, unfortunately, as happy as we were to... Alright, I need to remember what this is. What are you? You are a school, and you are not a hospital. Alright, are you the hospital? Wait, no. There's a school that I put over here, right? Wait, have I flipped my... I have. Alright. Okay, so bulldoze. Bulldoze. Yes, you guys are not happy with me. I understand that. But... there is now a police department. Or there will be. Oh no. Okay. Lots of people moving out. Lots of people very upset. Television programs, yes. US and Canada are, and the UK both have, all three have really good TV studios. But what I mean by program is, so like, there's a tax that's a optional tax in the UK that you pay for if you have a television in your home. I believe there's a similar thing set up in Canada. And the reason why that's there is if you go to the United Kingdom, for instance, and have a television set up and are paying your yearly tax on that, your fee, you gain access to basically every single channel, minus a few select specialties for your municipality that you'd have on cable, like BBC, Dave, Sky, Fox affiliate. I mean, you know, in the UK, no matter where you go, you get signal. In the US, if you live out in the suburbs, you may be lucky to get a local television station. Yeah, I'm losing people. I am losing money. I'm losing at this. I knew it was going to happen, but it is what it is. And that's the reason why I'm envious of that, number one. And there are some programs over there, like Canada, I believe the production company is known as Showcase. And Showcase makes some of the best programming, in my opinion, for science fiction. They do some really amazing stuff. Really amazing stuff. There is crime at the city dump. Somebody is stealing the garbage. Man alive. A building has burned down. Wow. That's a new one. Oh, that's so much crime. That's so much crime. We're so close to actually having enough money to actually start fighting crime, though. We gotta start fighting crime. 70% crime rate? Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Getting closer. Yeah, it really just, it does vary from area to area, but like, I would say in Canada, in most places that have a population over 5,000 people. So not really small places, but not really big places either. Somewhere where there's more than a couple of traffic lights. I would say that if you were to hook your antenna up and scan for channels, you would be very hard pressed to not find anything. Yeah, I'm aware of the high crime rate. We're fixing it. We're doing our best to fix it as fast as we can. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. And our next police center is going to be like right here, unfortunately. If we even make it that far. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're back in the negatives. We have people moving in, so we got to go back into the 70s. I don't know how much of a deficit we can run for how long. I should have paused. Why didn't I pause? Why didn't I pause? It's gonna be bad when I look back. We're gonna have like no money. The taxman's gonna come after us. We are negative $5. We are making money again. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Crime is a problem here. So what you're seeing here, guys, if you've ever wondered why there's a bad part of town and why there's a good part of town, you kind of see that operating here right now, right? Poor city planning. Poor city planning. At some point, the person who designed your city had to decide between having schools, healthcare, and either police or fire. Looks like the crime rate's gone down. I guess now that it's dark out, even the criminals have to sleep. Or is it just because I'm on the thing that's going to give me all the options? Fire department? What fire department? I have no fire department. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. That's too funny. Alright, we're starting to actually get some actual stuff there. But yeah, like, where my in-laws live is a very mountainous area. In their house, where DigRat's at right now, there is no cell service. DigRat has to go, it's not too far, it's about maybe a few thousand yards / meters away to get cell signal. Fortunately, they do have a landline telephone. They also have high-speed internet, and they have cable television. But if you're trying to get a cell signal inside that house, you're not going to get it. If you're trying to get a television signal over the antenna, you're not going to get it. It is just one of those things. Have you lost your wallet? Found a black leather wallet. Send a PM to get it back. Ha! The little chirps are for chirpers pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. I don't recognize that icon, which is either good or bad. Hey, there's not enough customers for this guy to be employed. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And Turtle Club, we are probably about 20 minutes away from the stream ending this morning. As I mentioned at the beginning, I did get all my household chores inside the home finished, but one thing I do not have done is my grocery shopping. And I thought I had everything I needed, and then turned out I didn't. So there are a few things I gotta go and get before I have to go to bed. And the store's open. Unfortunately, they're no longer 24/7. I don't know if they're going to ever go back to 24/7, which is interesting to think about. Oh, how neat! The level of detail for these is rather good. Huh. That's funny. So there's our clinic. There's our school, so we do have some educated people. That's good. Alright, so economy. Taxes. Don't think we want to go any much. Oh. Huh. Well. That sounds like a winner at the moment. So now we have all the monies. And so now that we have all the money, we can pause for a second. Get this street built out this way. Alright. Alright. Build that. So now we can have us a fire department. And this is our police, right? So police and fire. Let's go hit our triangle areas. Oh wow, okay, that's oh, there's a radio? Interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So, info views. That's what we want. We want this. What we know about the police station. So we need to build one. And we need to build one right here. So then we go to info view again. So fire. So if we go fire department, wait. Okay. We already have a fire here. We already have police there. We have police there. Alright. Medical. We already have medical there. We already have medical there. Good. And then... well, that's medical. We were on education. Alright, so medical... we have medical there. We do not have medical anywhere else. Over here, we will now have medical. Alright. Hashtag fireproof, I don't think so. But you know, we can let them believe that. Okay, so our economy is now running a little bit on the low side. Budget. Taxes. Where do we have... I don't even know what that is. And it's unlocked? Okay, that's something that we just got access to that we weren't aware of. We were aware because it gave us a tutorial tip, but we weren't aware it was that big of a deal. Alright, so we're going to go down to... so we got a day and a night, right? This is nighttime. This is also the reason why things are worse at night, because that's when there's less people active, and so people will start doing things like this. Alright, we need to have that red number go down, and it's not, so... levy more taxes. Alright. So taxes look like they're getting us to where we need to be at. A building has leveled up. Good. Unfortunately, some buildings have been vacant as well. What is up with that? Not enough customers. Okay. That is unfortunate, but there's nothing we can really do about that yet. Well, I guess we can do this, right? Here, zone, zoning, residential. Okay, and once they move in, they'll start paying taxes, which will change things. guess we should look at one of these here. Heading out. Alright, well, no worries, McAdoo. We're only going to be live for about another 10 minutes, so no worries on that at all. They don't have any water. So for that, we definitely want to all appreciate that. So alright, there we go, water there. Alright, so we need to do this. So looks like we got happiness going up. Good. That's all good. Alright, so we need to go back to our budget, and we need to at night we need to go to the power company and we need to let them have more people. No more layoffs for the power company. There we go. So I think we got it to the point to where, for now, we're in a state of equilibrium, which is pretty good. I'm all for that. I'm all for making sure that we have things we need, like power, water, hey, there's a new piece of land for purchase. Neat. Small storage spaces, yep. So, pause for a second, and then, where was that at? Areas. Price for, wow, that's fairly inexpensive, all things considered. Interesting. Interesting. Just letting that currency increase. What we can do, though, since we're already working on this here, we got some roadways. We already got them built, right? So let's go here. And this is where we wanted to do our sewage. So what we'll need to do is also run... Can we run the street all the way there? Is that good enough? Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay. I think what we need to do, though... Whoa, that's some craziness right there. Okay. Alright. Permits on dark. Permanent. That's funny. Alright, so here is our water pipeline. Right? So we run the water there. And we need to really run the water all the way down like this, but water's not a integral thing for businesses, I don't think. So we're getting closer to our actual thing being there. It's not bad. Alright, the question is, how do I save? Is it options? Hey, it's options. Alright. So we're going to save. Hey, T-Mac, how's it going, man? Good morning to you, sir. Oh, and of course the... Oh wait, that's not that we're out of electricity, that's just that... Oh, that's we're out of electricity, okay. I'm doing it right, I'm doing it right. There are things that, unfortunately... I wanted the stream arc today, and we're working on building a new server. It is a modded server, but we're working on making a showcase server for arcservers.io to kind of give an idea of what things are like and with their services. But unfortunately, the last update to Arc for Genesis 2 has caused some issues, and we're not going to be able to do everything we wanted to do at the moment. So we're waiting. Oh, I like how that little bridge has got the little everything on it. That's amazing. Oh, even like the little spillway kind of discoloration from water damage. That's great. Are we paused? We were paused. We need to unpause. That's why we aren't making money. But we were planning on streaming stuff at our regular streaming time this morning, but life sort of, you know, a few VODs. Yeah, there's been a lot of things going on with it. But for us specifically, the service provider that we're using that's sponsoring our servers, they've run into some capacity problems due to some of the things not being done properly for the release. And while that's worked on, we are doing what we can to kind of like let it settle, let some things actually work what we need to do, and go from there. But yeah, this morning we were going to stream this particular game actually at a regular time, but we found out that we needed to do some grocery shopping before we went to bed. And so and we had gotten all of our other responsibilities taken care of. Except for, unfortunately, we haven't got the dishes done, but one of the reasons why for that is we don't have dish detergent. because we forgot to buy it yesterday when we went out shopping. So I've done some cooking. I haven't done all my cooking for the week, but I've done some cooking. But I need to do some grocery shopping and get some dish detergent, and those are things that have to happen before I go to bed, because I cannot abide by a sink full of dirty dishes as I go to sleep. That's just a personal quirk / pet peeve of mine. You know, I kind of want to build the road across. Wow, I guess bridges cost money. Way more money than your regular stuff. Because look, that's... maybe not. We're also working on our water pipes, right? Did we decide we could be fine like this? Yeah. How far can we make this stretch? We can make it stretch all the far we need it to stretch. Alright. Alright, next is a question of... if we go to bulldoze... Wait, whoa. Is there not a refund for bulldozing certain structures? I don't want to bulldoze that and be like in the lurch really bad. So we need 2,500 for that. We may have to run both of these in tandem for a while, which I'm not really keen on, but there's not much you can do, right? We can raise taxes again, and most of the people are happy to pay them, so that's not too bad. And the other thing we can do, of course, is grab a loan for 20K. Yeah, I think we grab the 20 grand loan, which is not something that I really advocate to anybody, but alright, so this is our drainage, and then this is our treatment plant. I don't understand why this is doing this weird slopiness. Like, there we go. Alright. And then we get the water pipe. And then we connect this pipe there. Great. Okay. And then next we need electricity. Haha. We didn't think about that. Oh, did we luck out though? Ah. We didn't. I was hoping we got... I was hoping, but we didn't. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We can do this, though. Actually... Here's what we do, is we be sneaky about this. And we do this. And we got power now to the other sewage treatment. Sweet! And now we're able to do the next step that we wanted to do, which is this. Zoning. Residential. On... right here. Alright. In Turtle Club, we really do have to call it quits, unfortunately. Game's really fun. I like games like this, as was mentioned. I find them to be very chill, very relaxing. You know, a lot of stuff we can do to kind of just... you just want to have something, again, not difficult but complex, and this is definitely fits that bill. But yeah, we gotta go grocery shop at Turtle Club. T-Mac Music, guys, thank you for watching with me. Foxy McAdoo, Ashley, Eric Peterson, you guys all coming in, really appreciate that. And T-Mac is a musician, guys. He has content out there on Twitch, content out there on YouTube. You can see him in the Turtle television room when he goes live. You can see him in the other streamers room for any of his VODs. It's one of those things, guys. If you want some chill music, very similar to kind of what's playing in the background for this music at times, check him out. He does some covers. He does some original stuff. And speaking of original stuff, he does have that uploaded to several services. So yeah, always take a look into his stuff as well, guys, because I enjoy it. I might have myself hopefully a good shopping trip. You never know. And then I'm gonna have a good night. Everybody out there, you know, have yourself a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner. Whatever you have to do, Turtle Club. Stay safe. Wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys.